Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining me again today. I am so excited to talk to you about bronzers today. But before I do that, I just want to tell you a couple things that I'm wearing. I just have the new Revlon lip butter in Sorbet. I love it. I think it's such a cute color. I'm going to swatch that for you too. So you can see that. Just so fun, so bright. And it's like, it just kind of feels like chapstick, which I love. And then one of the other things I'm loving right now is the Revlon Colorstay Whipped. This was a recommendation from a couple of you, and I know Cassie uses it a ton. She just had a video with it. So this is my first time trying it. I am medium beige 250 right now. I got nude also as a color, but that was too fair for me, so I'm happy that I've got this one, and actually right now at CVS they're like buy one get one half off, so that's really cool too. I'm also wearing something that I want to show you that I wear a lot, and this, I don't know if you can see this little key with a word on it. This is my Giving key from the Giving Keys, and it says trust on it. I got this, my roommate gave it to me when I was moving to LA, and the cool thing about these Giving Keys are that the organization started by my friend Caitlin Crosby, and my roommate Britt works there, and they are employing like homeless people and getting homeless people off the streets and providing jobs for them and helping them transition into housing and all kinds of cool stuff. But the cool thing about the Giving Key is you get a key, you wear it, you get a word, you can pick your word. They have a million different words, and then once if I meet somebody who needs this word trust, it needs this key also, then I'll take my necklace off and I'll give it to them. So, and I actually put mine on a longer chain. It was on a shorter chain, but I like a long, kind of a long necklace, if you can see that where that hits. But yeah, so it's kind of a pay it forward kind of thing, and then you can write into the website and tell your story about how you got your key or who you gave your key to. So such a great organization. I'm going to link it down below because I think you should check it out. They have really cool cell phone cases and bracelets and earrings and all kinds of cool stuff. So check out the Giving Keys, and they're, like I said, one of my favorite organizations. Okay, on to bronzers. Listen, you might have just come back from spring break, or you're like me and you don't get a spring break anymore because you have a full-time job. And you're probably thinking, gosh, everybody looks so tan. I'm not tan. And to be fair, I'm not gonna get tan. With my sunscreen regime, there is no chance I'm getting tan. So I'm all about a bronzer. I gotta depend on bronzers like a lifesaver to get me through like the spring into the fall. Otherwise people will be like, hey, ghosty. And that's not a compliment, I guess. I don't know. So I want to talk to you about my favorite bronzer first is Hula by Benefit. And I actually have depotted all of my Benefit blushes and such into a Z palette, with the exception of Dallas. I'm almost out of it, and so I just decided why depot it. But this guy right here, where you can see it's like almost gone, this is Hula. I love Hula so much. I'm gonna see if I can get a swatch for you. I don't even know if these are gonna swatch, but this is such a great bronzing powder because it doesn't have any shimmer in it, which sometimes I like shimmer, but a lot of times for bronzer I do not want a shimmer because I'm gonna contour with it. Another one that I'm loving right now is the Balm Bahama. It is sort of a deeper version of Hula, I think. And don't be scared by how dark that is, because you're gonna buff it out and you're gonna use it in your contour. You're not gonna use it all over your face anyhow. So, but I love this. I just got this one and I think it's so cute. Something else that I think is a great product is e.l.f., which, you know, I think you can get at like Target. They have, this is their contouring blush and bronzer palette. And this is, I think, a really good dupe for Laguna and Orgasm by NARS. So I'm going to swatch this one for you so you can see it. Same thing again, not a shimmer, but kind of a little bit sheer, more sheer than the other ones. And then this is that blush, so you can see those two. A great like $3.99 dupe for the Laguna Orgasm Compact from NARS. Don't get me wrong, I love NARS, but I also love a $3.99 dupe. And I want to show things in a variety of price points for you guys. I think another really, really good bronzer, and this is not, I wouldn't call this a bronzer, but I would call this a way to warm up your skin tone, is the Bare Minerals Warmth. And this is, I think you can put this all over your face. I'm almost out of this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost gone. Time to buy a new one. Warmth yeah, it's just a great like kind of way to like liven up and rosy up your face. I wouldn't contour with this, but I would use this all over my face. Another thing that I really love is the Smashbox Photofinish Bronzing Primer. Let's see if you can focus on that. This is a great primer to put all over your face in the summertime. A lot of times, like, I'll use this primer and then I'll use a tinted moisturizer, or maybe this summer I'll be using a BB cream if I can find one that I like enough. I'm a little bit like kind of on the fence with BB creams. But a lot of times I'll just use this with a tinted moisturizer over it for my summer foundation. In the summertime, I really don't wear foundation unless I'm going out or unless I have something at work going on. But if I'm just like kicking around, I'm gonna wear this bronzing primer and then just a really easy kind of like blush, mascara, kind of very minimal makeup. And then this summer, a bright lip. You know, I'm all about the bright lip. Another bronzer that I really like right now that's actually not a bronzer, it's the Mineralize MAC Skin Finish, and this is medium deep. It's really not a bronzer, but I think it's a great contouring powder. So I use this kind of where I would put my bronzers for contouring. And let's see, what else do I have? Oh, this is cool. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Powder. You can see how that is a dark contour. That's when you want some real serious contouring going on. When you want to like chisel out your cheekbones and you want to like make your nose disappear and you want to make your bottom lip pop out. Yeah, you're gonna be like, what? You do not wear that. But yeah, I do contour with this sometimes if I want to contour with a powder. And then I'll swatch this highlighting powder too, which I love. Such a beautiful highlight. Kind of reminds me of some of the MAC Pearl Matte, this little white one. So same thing, not a very expensive one. A funky little compact that it comes in. Let's see. And you know, you guys have been hearing me talk all about Too Faced Aqua Bunny, so I'm not going to keep talking about it. But it is my cream to powder bronzer that I'm using right now that I really, really like. And I actually will swatch that for you. And this one is definitely more of a brick kind of brownish like red tone bronzer, where some of the other ones are real like just much more of a brown bronzer. So the only thing that's missing that I would love to tell you about, and I cannot believe I can't find it anywhere, is Benefit's Sunbeam. It's a liquid. It's kind of like it's in the same bottle as High Beam, Benetint, Moonbeam, Posy Tint, all of those. And I could find every other one that I have except for Sunbeam. I have no idea where it is, but I love it. I think it's such a great product. And I love just kind of like how I'll put it kind of all over my face, blend it in, and then kind of like buff it out. So it gives you this like very luminous glow. So it's got shimmer to it, it's got a sheen to it, but it is so pretty and I love it for the summer. So any of these would be great options for you if you're looking for a good bronzer to take you into summer, to transition out of our winter paleness. Some of us are stuck with our winter paleness, but you know what? I think it's so smart to wear sunscreen, and I'm gonna beat that drum until you are gonna wear sunscreen or stop watching my videos, which I hope that doesn't happen. I love that you're watching my videos. I feel like we're becoming friends, and I appreciate all of you who are linking me up on your Facebook pages and on Twitter and sharing my videos. It's so cool for me because I'm new and it's great to get some momentum. So thanks for doing that. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for commenting. And I want you to comment and tell me what your favorite bronzer is right now, because you know, I just showed you a bunch, but there's so many out there that I don't know about. So why don't you in the comments button, tell me what you're loving, tell me what your favorite bronzer for spring or summer is. And then in the drop down, I'll list out everything that I've talked about, and so that it's easier for you to like put it on your little list. I don't know about you, but I have a note on my iPhone that anytime I watch a video, anytime I see something I like, or I hear somebody talking about a product, or I see it in a magazine, I like put it on there. So every time I go to the drugstore, or every time I go to Macy's, or wherever I'm going, Sephora, I pull up my little notes and I'm like, okay, looking for it. I just found it so much easier that way. Wish I would have done that with my Anastasia products, because I don't know about that brow kit. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, I hope that you have a super dazzly, super sparkly, super glittery, and really beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching and being such great subscribers. See you later.